You can be fully undressed with someone and still be hiding from intimacy, from yourself, and from them. And that's because anxious attachment patterns left unchecked can turn sex into evidence gathering. Every touch becomes a check on whether you're still loved or whether you're still wanted or whether you're still safe. And then that search can take up the same attention that your curiosity needs. And avoidant attachment patterns the same. Manage closeness, but from a distance. Staying checked out becomes a way to avoid wanting too much. And it doesn't matter if this is week 1 or year 10, it is completely possible to still be together in the bed and miss what's happening in your own body and in theirs. And this is because most of us tend to default to what's familiar, which is not necessarily what's good. We read the same cues and expect the same outcomes, and we call that intimacy. So when our old patterns are running the show, we miss the connections that we most crave, because tracking your own body while tracking someone else's at the same time is genuinely hard. So we tend to go automatic, but automatic isn't the same as connected. Curiosity is what makes connection possible, and it works because it never settles into a fixed state. It's a practice. It's observing instead of assuming, and it's attuning to what's true for both of you right now instead of running on hope or wishes or what worked well last time. And it means noticing how their body moves and responds, how aroused they are, the tension in their jaw or their hands, or whether they hold your eyes or look away, and noticing the same things in yourself. You're taking in a bigger context, one that includes pleasure, discomfort, and vulnerability, and sometimes all three at once, not just scanning for signs that you've done something wrong. And now this is collaborative work built between you rather than achieved alone, and it's what actually builds emotional and erotic connection. And if we do it enough times, then it stops being just an idea. It actually lands in your nervous systems, and that's when security starts to build from the inside. Because secure attachment isn't necessarily the starting condition. It's what curiosity practiced and integrated turns into. Presence is what curiosity requires, and you can't be curious about a sensation that you're not noticing, or a face that you're not watching, or a breath that you are not hearing change. Curiosity happens moment to moment, and it disappears the second that your attention leaves the room to go and manage an old fear. And this is why familiarity can still feel lonely, and someone brand new can feel completely familiar, but neither safe nor good. Presence is always the variable, not how long you've known each other. The people who keep finding each other erotically, though, are the ones who choose to remain present to themselves and to each other instead of only running old scripts, which keep them safe through disconnection. Security doesn't require certainty about your partner, but it does require the willingness to be curious and to hold space for what emerges. It's the practice of discovery and exploring microprocesses within you and between you until not knowing stops feeling dangerous, but begins to morph into pleasure and joy and even excitement.